day. Do it all again on Monday. Spent the check on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And tonight, Shaq, we're going to see Gordon Hayward, one of the most versatile, talented swingmen in the league.
First, Ernie, let's give this guy a hand clap.
All right. A
Great
hand
to-
clap.
yes.
How about a round of applause?
Yes,
A round of applause. There you go.
You know, great to see him back in action. Takes a lot of courage, though.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Should be a fun one to watch tonight, C-Web. No shortage of athleticism for either of these teams.
Oh, get your popcorn ready. This is highlight reel material. Keep your head on the swivel, or you might get dunked on. And if you're a fan, keep your head on the swivel, or you might miss it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Ingram. And it's Rondo.
And Rondo is a rugged defender, outstanding at reading the opposition there and then coming up with the steal.
Brown drives in. Irving for three. And he's good on the three ball. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rondo. LeBron outside. Over Hayward. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. James has got his first basket.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Here's Horford. Sweet little floater.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
The screen from Brown. Irving from long range. And again, Boston with the triple. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game. Ball's knocked loose. Rondo with the steal. Nice shot by James.
A sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court, with his combination of quickness and athleticism.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And on the way from Irving for 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Lakers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions. And so far, it's paid off handsomely.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by the Lakers. And the pass to Horford. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by McGee.
Their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Chris, LeBron James here with the Lakers signed a 4-year deal with the team that surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, Kevin, and what is scary, though, is LeBron just doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he could be at this level of greatness all 4 years. And to think this might not even be his last big contract, that's just stupid. I mean, that speaks to the greatness of LeBron.
Free throw good, James.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
He hits both from the stripe. Actually, Chris, one of the shorter teams last season. The Celtics made up for it with excellent athleticism and length, wingspan.
Yeah, you think about it. Jaylen Brown measured 6'6" in height, but had over a 7-foot wingspan. Rozier Smart, they might not be the tallest guys in the world, but man, they play big.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
About 3 minutes into this first quarter. Tatum dishes to Irving. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Gotta know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter, but then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Outside for Caldwell Pope. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And LeBron James gets it to go.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
McGee trying to break free. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Hayward. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Now here's James. 15 points in the game. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. James has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Celtics trail by 11. Hayward kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And finished off by LeBron.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Here's Irving after the basket by Los Angeles. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Here's Irving. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Count it. Good. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Oh, that's blocked.
7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
And it's good for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Rondo against Irving. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
We can see what their plan of attack is going to be tonight. Let the three-pointers fly. It's working so far.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We'll return shortly. The Celtics have shown their toughness and their determination. Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his own teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are. And when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
And the Celtics have assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. Really no better group for Irving to surround himself with.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after 1.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5. Morris kicks to Smart. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers leading by 19. C-Web, usually rookies take more threes as they grow in the NBA. That has not been the case for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram went the opposite way, taking less threes. If you think about it, he focused more on slashing the mid-range shots, and I think it's worked for him. He settled less, and he took a big step forward in his offensive development because of it.
Smart passes to Morris. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's LeBron. Look at that jam.
Wow.
I mean, just beautiful.
Sick. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Now a timeout called by Boston. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Web, over the course of a season. who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin? I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it,
Yeah.
they're not going to tell you.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Smart kicks to Rozier. Back to Smart. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, he's got that touch. I mean, in between Smart with the ability to lay it up there soft.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldrich.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, "You realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you." Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. Morris a screen. Smart passes to Morris. Nice work there coming off the screen.
No, Kevin, you can see that Morris is a real student of the game, knowing exactly where to be off the screen.
From deep three-point range, and Boston with the rebound.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
Come on, man. This is a clown move. Heaving it from the parking lot, showing very little respect for the game.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Oh, man, I just love the talent and attitude of the young core of the Lakers. I mean, think about Ball, Ingram, and Kuzma. They all play with passion. This team has a bright future as the group grows together.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Rondo. It's good from the top of the key. Rondo's got 17.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Rozier. Here's Horford. Tries yet again. The shot missing. And it's the Lakers the other way. To the inside. Caldwell Pope. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity. And the Lakers youth movement, they were the second youngest team in the league last season.
Well, the Lakers front office has done a good job of making the most out of their draft picks. I mean, when you get steals like Kuzma and Hart late in the draft, you add so much depth to a team. Very excited to see how Ball, Ingram, Kuzma develop with this franchise. Well, look, Caldwell Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3 and D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands. And on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. He's solid from deep.
At the elbow, Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Horford missing again.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Ingram. From the arc. The drive by James goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to being fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And with Caldwell Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star, and other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good, James.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Knocks it loose. Irving kicks to Hayward. Buries it from three-point range. Hayward's got 7 points.
Hey, good for his career. Hayward is a solid three-point shooter. He won't hesitate with those.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And a wide open look for James. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Celtics making a change here. Baines is checked in. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Tatum. Brown wide open, he fires. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's McGee, and it's good off the back rim and in. McGee's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Ingram with the steal. Here's the teardrop. And it's blocked by Brown. And he recovers it. From deep. And stolen by Tatum. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 38 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensation. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay out from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. Big margin margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
And the Lakers a few years ago were at the bottom of the league. Their rebuild didn't take long at all. Smart trades and good draft picks have been the trademark of this franchise turnaround.
Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Tatum out there with Hayward. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Horford sets a screen for Irving. 5 to shoot. Horford the pass to Brown. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brown's got 5 points so far. And for the Lakers, they've gone from a team in rebuild mode to a team looking at the playoffs and beyond.
Well, the team feels like they're on the verge of taking a huge step forward. I mean, they have the talent and the vision in place. Just to take time for it to come together. The brass has done a great job of improving and overhauling the roster the last few years.
Horford kicks to Tatum. On the wing, Brown takes the three, hangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
LeBron against Hayward. Caldwell Pope left side, shoots over Brown. Passes it to LeBron. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Irving passes to Hayward. Off the pick. And he overshot that one, missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Irving kicks to Horford. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. Horford double team. A shot by Hayward, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it, and look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West, but I tell you what, it seems like it's speeding up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. C-Web, a great defensive team last season. What's surprising is that the Celtics didn't create that many turnovers, though.
Yeah, 23rd in the league in steals. They don't gamble a lot, but they are active and they're relentless. And they have a coach who makes great in-game adjustments.
Down low. Here's Tatum, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Attacking the painted area. That's where Tatum can use his height and length most effectively.
Rondo kicks to James. And they double up James. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Rondo passes to James. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Rozier the pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Over to the left wing. Horford has a wide open look. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Caldwell Pope outside. McGee dishes to LeBron. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Rozier kicks to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Back to Rozier. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, how about that floor awareness there from Tatum? It does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Rozier for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
Ingram passes to Caldwell Pope. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Al Horford. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Lakers. Boston's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Rozier kicks to Hayward. Shoots it up. Boston, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. They get a hand on it, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot's good from McGee.
A great set play, laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
Ball against Rozier. Hayward, right side. Poked away. Misses the shot. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Lakers on top, opening it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So the Lakers 5 right now. On the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. Wagner out there with JaVale McGee. Mikhailuk. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Now, here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Morris against Ingram. Tries it from the top of the key. Morris, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Here's Rozier. Offensive rebound. Baines. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
Yeah.
that was, Gabby. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
Okay, time now for an injury report. I will send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Rajon Rondo. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that he suffered a strain in his hamstring. They're using ice to help keep the swelling down.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
Morris outside. Joy passes to Smart over Caldwell Pope. Nice shot by Smart.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
And Caldwell Pope good for three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, gains separation by just working off the screen. Morris been around the block enough times to know all the angles.
Here's Ingram. And another basket for the Lakers.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
In the corner, it's Morris. The putback. And no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. The Lakers also with a sub. Rondo's checked in. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Irving kicks to Baines. Inside, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Rondo. A slam dunk by Rondo.
And when Rondo gets going, the D is in for a long night. You got to prevent him from getting those rhythm looks early on.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Tipped away. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the team.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Here's Wagner. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Baseline J on the way, and that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
The length Ingram has, it helps big time. Just a little longer and quicker on these contested jumpers.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Lets it go from deep, and another three for the Lakers.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, all day long.
Morris with the bucket.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Rondo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rondo's got 30.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Irving against Rondo. To the middle. Here's Baines. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
To the paint. Zubac's the best to Caldwell Pope. From the arc. Rondo's shot is off. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it.
The three. That one misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rajon, what was the key tonight from an offensive standpoint, and how did you get yourself going?
Ball movement. It started with stops defensively. I think I got in a pretty good rhythm. I made some shots. We played together, shared the ball.
Yeah, you shot the ball with a lot of confidence tonight, Rajon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.